Just as family trees have layers of ancestors and descendants, your main job to be done has its own lineage of parent and child jobs. Today, we are looking at jobs to be done, family trees. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Ray, your guide to all things jobs to be done. On this channel, I dissect, discuss, and demystify the jobs to be done methodology, empowering you with actionable insights to apply to your work today. In this video, we will dissect the layers of a job to be done, exploring the concept of main jobs, parent jobs, and child jobs. We'll dig into the importance of understanding these layers and how they influence your product's positioning, your roadmap, and content strategy. And finally, we'll emphasize the importance of consistency in expressing these jobs regardless of their relation to your main job. At its core, jobs to be done is about understanding what your customers want to achieve and the progress they are trying to make. Nobody wants your app. They want what it will do for them. I don't want a pop-up camper. I want to create memories with my family, and I'll hire a camper to do that job. That's the core idea of jobs to be done. Now, a friend recently asked, do jobs have subjobs? How granular at each level are they? Is it just jobs all the way down? Well, just like tasks in our day-to-day lives have multiple layers, think about planning a trip. You have the main task of planning the trip, and then smaller tasks like booking flights, finding accommodations, and so on. A jobs to be done has subjobs or child jobs. These are jobs that support the main job your customers hire your product to do. So let's consider an example. Imagine the main job is understand my family history. Subjobs could include create a family tree, collect family photos, and travel to ancestral towns. And just like the main job, a person could hire any number of different services to get these subjobs or these child jobs done. Now, your role as the expert in your product or service is to figure out where your expertise provides a solution that can perform as many of those jobs as possible to help the person get the whole job done. This family tree model is a helpful visualization. Because your main job with its child jobs, the main job also has parent jobs. Understand my family history, that's a child job of write a memoir, establish citizenship, or pass on legacy. Pass on legacy meaning I would like to pass on my legacy, not like, yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on legacy, y'all. So what can you do with understanding your main jobs, child jobs, and parent jobs? The child jobs will help you establish the table stakes of your product and understand what your customer needs to get the whole entire job done. You want to help them get as much of the job done as is technically feasible while keeping things as simple as possible. And to help you think through those child jobs strategically, I recommend you put them into one of three buckets: positioning, roadmap, and content strategy. Positioning. We already do this. Let's make sure the market knows we can help them get this job done. Now, if you want to learn more about positioning, April Dunford is the Beyonce of positioning. Just read her books, listen to her on podcasts, just do what she says. Second bucket, roadmap. These are the things that we don't do, but we could. The market wants to get this job done. Let's consider building it. Third bucket, content strategy. We're never going to do this. It's technically impossible, whatever, but the market wants to get the job done. Let's provide resources that help them complete this job outside of our core product. So the family history app isn't going to incorporate flight booking software, but they might write a post about planning the perfect trip to your ancestral town. And that's child jobs. As for parent jobs, understanding your main job's parent jobs is an opportunity for strategic partnerships, lead generation, and informing your brand identity. Now, what about the granularity of each job? Should they be expressed differently at each level? In short, no. They should all be structured the exact same way. Our perception of its specificity is only relative to the main job. Like, I bet there's a general relativity analogy to make here, but this was my kid's first week of school, and I just didn't get enough sleep this week. So I'm just because your main job is something like understand my family history, and a child job is collect family photos, there's no reason to write the child job any differently. To express it with more specificity, like when I'm trying to understand my family history, help me collect photos so that I can add them to my digital family tree, there's no need to do that. Maintaining a consistent structure in how you write your jobs to be done ensures clarity and comparability across your entire job tree. I really wanted to say parity there instead of comparability, but clarity and parity sounds like a Disney teen sitcom. So to sum it up, your jobs have layers, similar to a family tree made of parent jobs, child jobs, and sibling jobs, which we didn't even get to. I promise I'll do a video on adjacent sibling jobs soon. Recognizing these layers helps you design a strategy for your product positioning, your roadmap, and your content. And regardless of a job's position in these layers, maintain a consistent structure in expressing it. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your peers and colleagues, and I'm curious, how do you envision applying this family tree approach to jobs to be done in your projects? Comment below, and if you haven't yet, follow me on LinkedIn, YouTube, or subscribe to my newsletter for more in-depth exploration into the world of jobs to be done and product strategy. Thanks again. I'm Brian Ray, and I'll see you soon.